This is Value Vivara and welcome back to another video. You know about this guy called Alex Jones. He's a popular conspiracy theorist. Some years back, he was ranting about this situation and everyone thought it was ridiculous. In fact, it was actually crazy. He said something about tap water, also about chemtrails, but what really took everyone's attention was his rant on chemicals being added to the water and it turns frog gay. So this sick conspiracy went viral and people thought that he was actually crazy, but check this out.
Few biologists have a story like Tyrone Hayes. Dr. Hayes quickly began learning about the world's best-selling pesticide. Using African clawed frogs in his research, he came to a controversial conclusion.
We found that atrazine had demasculinizing effects on exposed males, so the voice box or the larynx didn't grow properly. Testosterone levels were really low. We eventually found out that sperm production was really low. We also found out that the exposed males could be feminized. They would grow ovaries or grow eggs.
And now we're starting to show that some of these males actually show what we call homosexual behavior. They actually prefer to mate with other males.
So as they tell you what atrazine does to this frog's hormones, you should be thinking about what it does to me, to humans.
Atrazine is now the second most widely used pesticide in the U.S., and the EPA has recently drafted a report citing atrazine as a chronic risk, not just for frogs, but mammals, birds, and other wildlife, even when used according to labels.
As you can see, this is another brother that is out exposing the truth. And guys, everything he said was right. I'm not talking out of the blues. I've done my own research and I highly advise that you guys do your own research because we're out here to expose the truth. Last time I did a video on the chemicals that are being used in our bread. It's called potassium bromide and it causes cancer. You can do your own research on that. You know, because the last time I did that video, some people still thought that I was lying by exposing the truth that is plainly out there. Anyways, let's talk about this. To me, this is a no-brainer and you don't need to be a rocket scientist. Go do your own research. This chemical called atrazine is one of the world's most widely used pesticides, but it has an after effect. That is what we are talking about. Okay, because it wreaks havoc on the sex life of adult male frogs. In fact, it emasculates about 3/4 of those frogs. What I'm saying is that these chemicals turn frogs gay and they are being sprayed on our foods. But that's not all. That is just the tip of an iceberg. Atrazine has a lot of adverse effects on the health of humans because it also affects humans, if you know what I'm saying. It can cause tumor, breast, ovarian and uterine cancer, as well as leukemia and lymphoma. And now you can understand why most people develop cancer, because they don't know the truth. They don't bother about researching. See guys, life is so short that you don't need to ignorantly destroy yourself and die on the sideline, because a lot of people right now, they live on pills, they live on drugs, they don't have a normal life like other people. So this is a reason why you gotta watch what you consume, starting from the media to your food to whatever that you consume, because these things have either a positive effect on you or a negative effect on you. Now it all depends on you and your knowledge base, but make sure you do a research on this, because this chemical, this pesticide, has a negative effect. But also I'll reserve my comments on if it has something to do with the sexuality of human beings, because I don't know anything about that, but I don't understand that this chemical can also cause cancer in human beings, so we have to be careful.